Hey, it's David with Perfectly Blended 6, and today we're hiking up to a remote alpine lake here in Alaska. So please join us, and I will have some epic cooking for dinner and breakfast, so stay tuned. The view from here is just amazing. All right, so this is my first ever solo overnight hiking trip. So I'm gonna be honest, I am a little scared, but I do see other hikers out here, so it makes it a little less intimidating. My biggest concern is I might see a bear. Got the bear spray and other precautions, but you know, still grizzly bear, pretty scary. Those things are very aggressive. There has been a lot of bear attacks this summer. If I encounter one, make noise and spray the hell out of it with the bear spray if I have to. This trail is not too bad that I'm on. There are numerous streams like this where I do have my water purifier. I did not bring a lot of water with me, so I am going to refill when I get low, or even better, when I get to the lake. Drink some nice snow-fed ice cold water. This is a really good spot overlooking this valley. Man, it is absolutely beautiful out here. And now I'm getting to that altitude where the tree line is. So the trees don't grow very well at this altitude above me. This is like, well, there's more trees coming, but this is almost to the top of the tree line. I believe I could see the alpine lake ahead, or at least where it kind of carves into where the alpine lake is located. So almost there. And this hike isn't terribly easy, but it's definitely not flat top. Let's keep going. That's the lake right there, but we're not going there. We're going all the way to the back, where it's kind of like a U shape. As I get closer and closer to the lake, it is getting windier and colder. So the air is seeming to cool off, probably because the wind is blowing against the snow and the altitude, making it cooler. There is a rock slide happening right now. I thought it was a gunshot, but it's not. It is rocks falling up that mountain. Whoa! There she is, the alpine lake. Yes, we made it. We made it. Oh, that was a really good hike. So my plans are to go to the other side of the lake over there. It seems to be flatter, and this is where the lake slowly spills over into a creek. Wow, it is amazing. So I'm looking for a spot to set up, and what I would really like is to camp at a place with a good view of the water and next to one of these big boulders. And the reason for that is I can use the boulder as a table, because I do need to do some chopping tonight of some food, and bending over kills my back. So we found the spot. It's not the greatest, it's not that close to the lake, but it's close enough, right? Without further ado, folks, let's have a snack. So we are going to have a snack, then I'm going to set up camp, because that was difficult. That was not easy. It wasn't very steep terrain, but just about the whole way here was incline. And that is the way out, that trail out there. This is a beautiful alpine lake. So I made it to the lake, and one of the first things I need to do is set up camp. So I found this area, it's nice and flat, and I put down my footprint to help my tent absorb these rocks when I'm in it. So hopefully it won't rip up the bottom of the tent. And so I am gonna face my tent kind of in a direction facing the wind, just to like make it a little more aerodynamic. So let's go ahead and set this up. This is my first time setting this up, but I did watch some videos about it. So I have the tent set up, and it did not take too long to set this up. It is currently 6:20 p.m. here, and we still got a lot of sunlight. I wish these clouds would go away. And it is just absolutely beautiful here, again, for like the 100th time. But this is amazing. So now that I have shed some weight with my pack, I'm gonna go climb up there real quick so I can get a better view of everything down here, including my tent. Be right back. And I hiked up this side of this mountain a little to give you a view of this lake. Amazing view. And that little green speck to the right of the lake is my tent. That's where I'll be spending the night and doing some epic cooking that you're going to see in just a moment. What do we have on the menu today, you ask? Great question. Today we're going to be cooking up some of campers' favorite dishes. Well, camper's favorite dish, which is steak and eggs. And I bought all the ingredients to chop up and cook. It's gonna be amazing. And it's on the other side of that ridge I was on. And that right there is called McPhear Lake, I believe. And it leads you down to the McPhear Trailhead, which is where we saw the bear. And that's on Seward Highway. All right, so back at the tent, and before we get started on dinner, I do want to get my sleeping arrangements set up real quick. So it's time to pump my mat up, and
one of the things I do need to get that I don't have quite yet is one of those blow up things that you put to the tube and you squeeze it. Wouldn't it be amazing if it came with one? Let's take a look in here. Yeah? What's this? This is it! It came with one! Wait, this isn't a pillow, right? No. Okay, so I stick this on here. What we do is open this, fill this with air, then I take it, squeeze it in here. Yes. Oh. Thermarest A freaking plus, you guys. And there we go. We got the Thermarest pad done. Just enjoying the view. Taking a quick little seat. Looking at this beautiful lake. Every once in a while I hear some fish jumping, which is pretty cool. One day, I hope, me and the kids, all of them, and my wife can come out here, do a little fishing for the day, maybe even grill up the fish, what we caught, camp out here for the night, a little bigger tent. You know, my family feels safe when I'm around. So if I'm here doing this, even though this is something people wouldn't do because they're scared, which I understand, if I'm there, it makes it all better. So I do want to give them those experiences of coming out here into the wild of Alaska while we're here in Alaska. Because if we ever do, you know, move away, we won't get this opportunity to come back and enjoy these things. And these are relatively free. You do got to buy the gear, of course, which is pretty pricey, but it gets you off the electronics, gets you outdoors, and gets you back with Mother Nature. And I think that is something my kids definitely need. So anyway, thanks for listening to my rant. Now I'm gonna enjoy these chips. So what we're making today, ladies and gentlemen, are steak and eggs. So we have our steak right here, and it's not seasoned or anything, straight from the store. So the first thing I need to do is chop them up. Fork, can grab these pieces. Try not to get my hands on them because I just don't want to get them dirty yet. And we will cut these up into fine pieces. Not too big, not too small, but the smaller the better. And that is because it'll cook better. Up all the way with all my steak. Let's go ahead and put a lid on it before it tips over and spills everywhere. Get the veggies out. And you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna cut them up and put the veggies right back into this container. Because why not? So let's hope that my veggies don't go flying away. Actually, I'm gonna put some on my lid right here. Let's see how windy it is. Yeah, it's pretty darn windy. See that? Well, I don't know if you can see that, but it was trying to fly away. Oh, even the camera's rocking a little. All right, let's cut these greens up real quick. Here, uh-oh, it did drop a lot of greens. My main concern out here with the food is the bears. Don't talk about my cooking, it's not the great, I mean my chopping methods, you know. I need a table. I know I said that already. Oh, parsley's flying away, it's not good. Red bell pepper. This I definitely need in my recipe because red bell peppers are the bomb. This is gonna taste so good in there. And I need to save some of this for my omelet. So let's do about that, and then I'll save the rest for my omelet. Might be too windy. All right, let's go ahead and add some veggies real quick. And this is just for me, so I'm not cooking a lot. And I am probably gonna make some more later, so I'm gonna save this meat, what I have in this canister, so I can cook some more and crack this on here, and bam, eggshells go in here, and one more right there. And because this is on a tilt, I can't really do much with this. So I'm just gonna kind of mix it in here with the steak. Probably could have just did one egg, but it's okay. This will still be good. Tell you what, it smells amazing. I'm hoping that the bears don't think the same, because I don't want any bear friends. But again, this is a little ways away from my tent, and I'm going to pack all this food up in a Ziploc bag, maybe double zip it, and maybe even put it under a rock away from my tent, just to be 100% safe, so that the bears don't try to come and wake me up. The recipe I'm using says I need to add a little Worcestershire sauce, so I have a little sauce right here. Just put a little in here because I don't want to overkill the taste of that. It sure does smell good. So let's go ahead and get this on the plate. And there you have it. We made some camp steak and eggs tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and man, am I gonna enjoy this. To you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying this outdoor adventure that I'm doing. And this is really good. Really good. Wow. The steak maybe able to have been cooked a little longer. Still chewy, but it's like medium well, kind of. Really good. Got seasoning with sour sauce. These onions really add a lot of flavor to it. Definitely would recommend this recipe. Anyone interested in the recipe, it's so of course steak, like sirloin, green onions, parsley, some red bell peppers, salt and pepper, use butter for the pan, and a little Worcestershire sauce, then top it with the eggs. So try to wait until your steak is done, then top it with the eggs at the end. Don't put the eggs in first, because they will burn. Alright, so I did just request a weather update through Garmin, and it's telling me it's 48, but it feels like 45, which is probably pretty accurate because it feels cold. It feels cold. So what does it say, the wind? Because it wasn't supposed to be windy today, are up here, but it is windy. It says 3 miles an hour southeast, but no way. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the water real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather some water into this smart water container that I just drank the last of. And I have a Sawyer Mini, which connects to the lid. And I'm gonna fill up my blue bottle with all the clean water. At least that's the plan. Let's see what happens. Up right here, you may not be able to see it because of the rocks probably in the way. And I am gonna have to get my hand wet. All right, that's enough. Filled it up almost all the way. And if you wouldn't know better, you would think that this water is good to clean because it is really clear. Anyway, so that's it. Now we're gonna go transfer all the water from here into here. I'm not gonna do it here because I'm getting cold, so I'm gonna go back to the camp and do it. All right, so it's currently 8:50 here at the lake in Alaska. Sun's still shining. It's actually may look brighter than it really is on camera, but the sun is pretty much going down. As you can see, can't really see much, but there's a little sunset happening over there over the mountain. Can't see it though, but lake still looks amazing. And I'm about to get in my tent because I just finished doing the dishes, and that wasn't fun because it's cold. The wind's cold, and when I get my hands wet, my hands get cold. So I'm gonna get in my tent, set up the lights and everything in here, and get comfortable. So let's do that. Request a weather update because there ain't no way that this wind is some 3 mile an hour wind. Because if you can hear this, it is very windy right now, and probably got colder because the wind. This weather's coming from I don't know where. It wasn't forecasted, so I'm hoping my tent holds through. I put the stakes in pretty good. Some of them were a little loose because they hit rocks, so what I did was put a rock on top of it. I don't know if that's gonna hold it, to be honest. I guess we'll find out. And I'm pretty cold, so I'm coming in here in the sleeping bag. I have jackets and other things I could put on, but I'm not doing anything now. Just kind of organizing my tent. Did my best with making sure that all the food's put away. I don't know if a bear can smell it in this type of weather, to be honest, because it's super windy. And I am charging some things so I can use it tomorrow. Like the microphone and my spare battery for my Osmo. Anyway, so that's the update, and I am probably going to try to get some rest or do something because I'm trying to warm up. It's pretty cool. I do have this extra thermal that I can slide in my sleeping bag if I get too cold. It's not supposed to get down past 36 degrees, so I shouldn't have to use anything else. The sleeping bag I have is rated for 15 degrees comfortable. Right now, just my feet are cold. Rest of my body's fine. I think I'm gonna just be fine. So I'll check in with y'all later.
Hey guys, so it's about midnight. If not, it's midnight exactly, and the wind's just crazy. It hasn't really got much colder, at least it doesn't feel like it. I've been in my sleeping bag, and my sleeping bag's been keeping me really warm. But I'm kind of concerned about this wind because this tent seems to be holding up just fine, to be honest. But I'm just worried that it's gonna try to fly away. And I'm in it. So anyway, it's not gonna fly away. I just hope it doesn't rip. Hey, it's morning time. It's like 7:30 in the morning. It's super bright. And I don't know if you can hear, but the wind did not stop at all last night, and I barely got any sleep because the wind was so crazy and the tent was shaking. My sleeping bag kept me nice and toasty, no issues there. But this wind was insane. So anyways, I'm gonna get up in just a little bit and start making some breakfast. And here we are, first light, still overcast, still beautiful like it was when I saw it when I went to sleep. Anyway, I hear some birds or something, and oh wow, there are doll sheep over there on that mountain. I don't know if you can see those white specks hopping around. That one just jumped like crazy. Let me see if I can get some footage of that and get a better view of these doll sheep. So I'm gonna zoom in. If you can see them up there, there are a lot of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I count 12, 13, 14, because there's 2 at the bottom. Go ahead and start off with making the omelet, and then I'm gonna throw some leftover steak on here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to mix them very well because it's just not gonna cook right. I already did mix the omelet with the other stuff just to make it easier for me. And I am currently behind my tent. I am trying to block the wind so that this will be able to cook better. That's okay, it still smells amazing. One thing I almost forgot is I need to add a little salt and pepper. Definitely need a better container for this because it was coming out like crazy earlier. A little salt and pepper. Oh, that smells so good. And the last thing to do now is just cook the steak. These smell absolutely amazing. There we have it. Breakfast. So I have the omelet with these steaks, and I can't wait to eat this. Let me try a piece of steak. That's good. I seasoned them last night, and I think the seasoning penetrated it more, so it tastes really good. Eggs are good too. The only complaint I have is they would have tasted a lot better straight from the grill because they have cooled off a little now. Just in time. The sun is trying to peek out over the mountain. Perfect timing. I'm gonna start packing up, getting ready to head back. It's gonna be another 3-4 hour, I think, hike. We'll see how long.
And I am done packing up my bag, and we are going to start the journey out of here. So I gotta say, that was pretty intense. The closest thing I've ever done to that was in the military, sleeping on a mountain. But I was with a bunch of other people too, so I felt a lot more comfortable, you know, knowing there's a bunch of people around. But this was a lot more scarier for me personally, because I was by myself solo, and there was no one to come help me if I ran into issues. I mean, I do have my handy dandy Garmin in reach in case I need help with. I can hit the button for an SOS and search and rescue would come. But you know, that is really life or death situation. And going down, take a look at this lake one last time as I head out, and man, it is beautiful. This nice blue, kind of greenish, pristine water. Oh, it just looks wonderful. Thanks for coming along with this adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button and join us for the next Alaska trips. See you next time.
If you liked that video, make sure you check out the Perfectly Blended 6 YouTube channel, where we have many videos just like this, and if you want to see our newest adventure, please make sure to subscribe.